So I'm just going to be using a strategy where I'm going to use the Asia range, then I want to see either the Asia range get swept low or high, and then a break market structure shift, fair value gap, and then target the low or high depending on where it broke the Asia range. So the Asia range I've already done Monday to Wednesday is going to be these grey boxes here. Okay, so we're going to I'm going to use the 5-minute time frame. So let's have a look at what happens. The Asia range obviously will be asleep, but you map it out when you wake up. So 2 o'clock is here. Yeah, 2 o'clock's here. So this is the London Open kill zone. Okay, it's 2 till 5. It's the London kill zone, and then the New York kill zone is 7 till 10. So let's have a look at what happens here. So the lows have been swept at the Asia range here. So now we want to wait for like a displacement to the upside. So at the minute it's going sideways. It is a bank holiday, so I wouldn't even be trading this day anyway. But we take a look. It drops lower, takes out these lows here again. Takes out these lows one more time, and then shifts in market structure. We want to see a fair value gap get printed. There's a fair value gap here, and people might think, okay, let's draw a fib from the top here to the bottom to the top. Oh, there's a fib there. There's a fib there. But this is only the fib in the equilibrium. However, if we're targeting these equal highs here, draw from the bottom to the top of your target, and now we're in a discount. So this fair value up here is actually in a discount, so you can get in there. So that'd be your entry. Your stop could just be below there or below here. And tap one more time into it, and it does eventually take it out. So that's a trade that you would have won here. So that's a 3.3 to 1. And then let's go to the next day. So the next day, the Asia range, then just wait for 2 o'clock, which is here. So this is the London Open. In a second. Okay, so let's wait for sweep for the tops or the bottom. Let's see what happens. Okay, the top's been swept. Market structure shift here. There's no fair value gap. Potentially, you can go into a smaller time frame after this. 3 minutes. Let's go to 2 minutes first, and then the 1 minute. There's literally nothing there. There's this one here. So you could potentially get involved. So let's see what happens, and then target these lows. So we would have got entered. Target this low here first. Second target. Third target. So all of them would have been 1. So you say your entry was here. Your stops could just be above here or above the high. First target, second target, third target. 5 to 1. It's a nice mystery reward. Final target, if you wanted to, could be that the sweep of the Asia low, which does get taken. That's a nice 35 pips. So yeah, you'll be done for the day there. That's at 3:42, so 8:42 AM London time. So let's go to the next day. So let's actually keep that on. I would have probably held it from there. So and then next day is over here. Okay, let's see what happens here. So it swept the top here. Is there going to be break market structure to the downside? So there's a break market structure here. Let's go to the 4 minute, 3 minutes. So there's one at the 3 here, this fair value gap here. So let's say we sold here, stops just above there. Target first, this low here. Let's go back onto the, let's keep on the 3 actually, see what happens. Okay, so if it starts playing around here like this.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
If it starts playing around like this, I can see this here. So this BISI here, this is support. So how much percent would be up from here? Only 1% at the minute. Still be holding the trade at the moment. Did that get taken? No, not yet. So news clearly came out 8:15 potentially. That buy side liquidity BISI showed support still. Once it took this low here, I would have definitely been taken out, or took most of my profit, and then moved stops break even. So I would have been stopped out break even there. Let's see, probably would get stopped out in the end. Yeah, so that support here. Look at that. From this here, support, not breaking that. I would have got there and then break even. So would have made, let's go back again, about nearly 2%, but then I would have took off, so about 1% for that trade. So yeah, and then let's go to the next day. Delete that, delete that. Go to the next day. That was FRMC as well. So next day, which is today. So this is the Asia range here. So let's see what happens. So a bar side has been taken here. Look at that drop. So bar side gets taken, drops lower, displacement, which is really nice. Leaves a nice fair value gap here. Comes back in nicely. Stops just above target, the low. Nice 4 to 5. Risk to reward. Then next target would probably be, I'll draw from top to the bottom. Potentially this gap here, I'd say. But I don't think there's an actual gap because I'm using a different I'm using capital.com, so I don't have to take away any of my markings. Probably potentially this BISI here would be the next target, which has been taken here, and then sweep the lows, and then this low down here. So yeah, at the minute it's still playing around now. So nice 9 to 1 there if you held. Target 17 to 1, but that's a crazy target. So 9 to 1 would be nice, done for the day. Even a 4.5 to 1 is really nice as well. So yeah, hopefully that helps out. But this was literally Monday to Thursday, and I took 1, 2, 3, 4 winning trades and no losing trades, which would be a great week, and easily pass the challenge. So 3%, 4%, 1%, 4.5% if you risk 1%, you'll be making over 10%. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Shout out to ICT, Inner Circle Trader, using the ICT 2022 module, sweeping the highs. So yeah, cool. And as he says, be safe.